It's Friday morning. We're starting day 4. It is turned out to be a gorgeous day, despite my best intentions to try to curse the weather, but it didn't. So bike's packed up, ready to go. We're heading towards Dralco. I'm gonna make a couple of stops on the way and get some pictures and try to make it interesting. See you when we get there. So the trickiest part of any trip, obviously, is getting out of parking. Pulled up on the curb last night, and now I gotta get off of it. Shouldn't be a big deal, right, guys? Yeah. Hey, highly skilled YouTuber here, right? You can believe that if you want. All right, we got over half tank of gas. Let's see if we can get a little closer to Columbus before we decide to stop. We got 117 miles to go. Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Any of you guys that live here can comment on how I'm probably using totally the wrong lanes to go anywhere, and I should just know. Hey, look, traffic jam. I had debated whether to wear my heavier riding jacket or just this, and I'm kind of glad I went with just this. I'm more comfortable anyway. Hotel was nice, but had a nice hot shower, and then the fan wouldn't work in the bathroom and the AC wouldn't work in the room, so then I was just stuck with a room full of hot steam. So it's nice to get out here and cool off. I'll allow it. And the main meal in the hotel this morning was biscuits and gravy. 2 big pans of biscuits, 2 big pans of gravy. And there were waffles on the side, but yeah, it's hard to find any place that has good biscuits and gravy, much less go, yeah, that's all we're going to serve. If you don't like it, suck it. This is probably going to be one of those things that I'm in totally the wrong lane, and I could be totally over in that right lane going exactly where I needed to go. And I won't find out about it until I get to the other side. And then go, yeah, now I do get in the totally other lane. Of course, I lose the camera audio as soon as I get in. The camera went on a wild, well, doing its own thing, let's say. But, hey, here we are. Welcome to Cincinnati. I'll just put music over it. It'll be fine, right? Well, be rude there, bud. So he nearly cut me off. He missed his turn, so he turned back up into the aftermarket lane. The you're not supposed to drive here, you should have already made your decision lane. So we're coming up on Kings Island. If you don't know what it is, if you've never been here, I suggest that you give it a try. Bring your kids. Make a 2-dayer of it. Go to the park one day and go to the water park the next day. You'll see a little bit of it up here. There's a little bit of it. Here's a slightly better view of it. There you go. You're welcome. never seen one of these before, but it kind of looks interesting. They've sure done a lot in the last few years. I remember when Royal Enfield was just was the same pattern they had used for 50 years during World War II and up till now, and look at them now. All right, in my never-ending search to get some good pictures, I'm going to totally copy someone else and go back behind the stadium and try to get some pictures. Look like there might be some people living back here, and there are. So I will try not to go that way. Where would a good place be? Looks like a running track. I'll probably pick up a nail out there. I mean, this bike obviously looks good anywhere, but against that fence, probably. Keep doing
my gesticulation.
Yeah.
So you stopped every third underpass?
Because it would clear up like a tiny little bit. We'd get like 10 miles and then it would pour that. And so when we finally got to like...
Hey Sophie, I grabbed this sticker. It was the last one I had, so sorry it's a little wrinkled, but this one's for you. Thanks for watching my videos, Chica. I like the grips a lot. Okay.
So it's about the same height as the Himalayan. So when you sat on Himalayan, it should feel pretty similar.
Yeah. I feel like the Hemi would give like a little bit more.
Yes. There's definitely more suspension travel
than this one.
Yeah.
So I'll be just one foot down. Yeah, I know. I just don't like that. I don't like it. It just makes my hips feel funny, but it is a really sharp looking new motorcycle though.
And it is $5,000.
I know, it's only $5,000. This is the fanciest one of them all. You're gonna sell all the scrams. It's a workout.
Yes, workout. This is a workout. Oh, apparently I need to stretch that. Oh my god.
And now she's gonna be broken. I can't get off. I can't get off. I'm broken.
The other side.
Yeah, there you go. Honestly, it is the right height to do.
I worked out yesterday. I did not stretch enough.
Gotta stretch before you ride.
Well, I did like 15 miles on the bike.
What's your 50?
Bicycle.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, I don't want to touch anybody's. Oh
it's
no.
Fine. It's fine. It's just Father Bobber. It's fine.
Before it starts raining, you're so used to the rain though.
I am, but it's still cold. All right, I'm with Beth. We've spent a great time here at Thrallco, but I've got to get back and she's got to get back, so we're going to get out of here. So see you on the trip back.
Bye guys, see ya.
That was a very nice visit. Meeting Biker Babe Beth again and Jeff. And first time meeting Road Warrior Moto. Very nice shop she's got there. Hope I got enough pictures. See anything you like, drop in the comments below. I'm sure she'd be interested to show you guys something. All right, and true to form, it looks like it's gonna rain because, you know, that's my thing. So I got my Gore-Tex on. I got my heavy rain jacket on this time. So I'm gonna try to get back to the hotel before I drown. I may have stayed just a little bit too long. It's already getting dark on me. I was not planning on driving in the dark tonight on these cliffy mountain roads and open cornfields full of deer. But hey, I guess that's what makes the adventure, right? And of course it's gonna rain. Why would it not? So it was good to find out that Road Warrior Moto also brings the curse of rain whenever she goes on a trip. So I'm glad I'm not alone. Still wish it wouldn't tonight though. It'd be hard to dry my stuff in the hotel. I forget sometimes just to look at the sky. I get to worried about, oh, it's clouds are coming out, now it's gonna rain. And I forget just to look how beautiful all this actually is, to be out in it. One, to be alive. I mean, never underestimate just the fact that you're alive. But two, this is just, it's gorgeous. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when things are gorgeous. So we are rolling back into Cincinnati. Looks a little different than when we left this morning. Tunnel. They said this way to tunnel. I don't remember a tunnel. There's a tunnel. Nobody told me about a tunnel. Did I go through a tunnel earlier and just not realize it? Well, okay. Well, thank you for your cooperation, I guess. Welcome to Kentucky! If that shows up. Now, if I was smart, I'd just go to Cracker Barrel and eat. I'm not that smart. Alright, almost back to the hotel. I just gotta find somewhere to eat. That's spooky. The lights under the bridge are all blinking. Like in the horror movies right before the zombies all attack. Oh, there's a Chipotle. That's it. That's it. That's dinner. All right, let me get inside and eat.